my lighting is so good.
Hey everyone, do you like Featherweight's lighting?
It
Welcome,
usually looks like I'm in a cave. So
welcome to Cat Draw Horses Club, the best lit show on Loading Ready Run.
patently false.
Today, Featherweight and I are making a space smuggling game, and I've prepared a presentation. Uh, so, making a space smuggling game. So this all started when we were talking about Star Wars. Specifically about how cool it would be to make a space smuggling game. So I went on TV Tropes and looked, and yeah, there's lots of smuggling stuff. The end.
Such good lighting. Such good lighting.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna need a minute.
Well, yes, we were discussing what we should do for Horse Club, and we were like, should we play another game?
Yeah.
And we're like, what's on Twitch.io? What's on itch.io? And it's various things we've played, and we're like, I wish there was a space smuggling game.
Why isn't there one?
I was like, surely there's one called like 12 Parsecs where you're a smuggler, and we're like, we can do that.
Yeah,
probably.
of course we can do that.
We've played like 3 of these games. We know how they're made.
Exactly. So we didn't. Beyond that, we both went our separate ways and did some thinking, and didn't coordinate at all what we would be doing. But we did thoroughly debate using a deck of cards or D6s. I'm team D6, singular D6, only 6 options if we need them.
I am firmly 1 to 3 D6s, depending on what we're doing and how much we want of it.
So for today, I'm gonna be keeping notes in a big Google Doc, and Featherweight's gonna draw stuff, like maybe a spaceship, or a pizza,
or a captain,
or a horse ship, space horse, a Horsehead Nebula. Right, that was the thing. We were chatting right before going live, and maybe Smugglers of the Horsehead Nebula would be an amazing name. So I'm just gonna put that in a note.
No, that's just the Dark Horse logo.
Is Dark Horse still around? Are they using it?
I have no idea. I haven't been in a comic store in like 8 years.
I think it's available. I think we can just steal the Dark Horse logo. Ooh, Space Horse Course to Course. That's also a good name. The other thing I want to do is only add stuff as necessary.
Oh yeah, like my pre-game design bloat was just kind of like, and I was like, no, I can't.
You can't do it.
I can't. I need to not do that. We need to not, create an inventory system where there's smuggler spots and normal shipping spots and
and a cargo hold and you have Tetris.
And a
grid. Yeah. Yes.
And it would be immensely satisfying, but we can't do that because scope creep is real.
But there is a game. There is like a space cargo ship game that I think was kickstarted, and I can't remember what the name is. Because I was like browsing the solo games that I have, it was like Worlds Without Numbers and like Blade and Lockpick, and broken cask. Just like I'm completely overwhelmed with systems and
Yeah.
names for things.
Like my minimum goal for us is I wanted to create like a star map of interesting locations that you would travel around and bump into events,
Right.
and a crew and a ship. That is like the floor I want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else on top of that, cool.
So should we start with the ship?
Like a ship and a captain.
Ship and a captain. All right. Do we want to roll or just like have some sort of framework? Because you weren't there for the beak, feather, and bone thing, but I liked just coming up with like what's the purpose of the thing and then what does it look like?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like you can definitely like make a little mini character sheet for, the core of our thing.
All right, I'm putting a table in.
Oh, good table.
How do I do that in this godforsaken land? Google Docs. Insert table. Table templates. Do we want a launch content tracker or product roadmap?
I don't know the differences.
I don't know.
I'm
I could just add them all. I'll make it just kind of a default table thing. Boom. All right. It renders in a lovely way on the screen. Okay. So we've got ship name. I guess a crew section.
I think like captain is next because
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just add captain. I'm not gonna build out a scalable table right now. I'm keeping it simple. Stupid.
yeah.
Kiss rule. All right, captain. I don't even need ship name. Ship. All right.
All right. So we need a ship name. Name the ship.
Uh.
You know, it's the Centennial Condor.
All right.
Perfectly legitimate ship.
The 1,000-year egg.
that's that's a great name for a ship.
Okay. I'm starting ship now.
Oh.
Player sheet, I guess. Just keep heading. All right. Featherweight?
No, H bomb and friends. No, bad.
Just yes, egg, please.
Okay, and like scruff McFringement.
McFringement.
Perfectly original character. Charming rogue who wears a vest. Just
Yeah. I'm gonna. Scruff is obviously a nickname.
just
What? Frederick McFringement, is that a good name? Felix McFringement. Martin McFringement.
Hey Marty.
Hey, Marty. Marty McFringement. All right.
I go by Scruff now.
Oh no! How old is he? leather vest with tassels. Okay.
And is prematurely balding. Just they're like 24 and they have an obvious comb over.
All right, so we have a spaceship, we have a captain. So should we have like a starting location?
I think we need a starting location, and I think we need like resources, like base resources to manage, just to give you some like building blocks to add and take away.
Okay, so currency?
Currency, like, creds or just capital or, you know,
Bales of hay. Yep, okay, the local currency is called the hay bale.
just bales for short.
All right. Bales. Oh, God. Perfect. All right. So we have bales. Do we need
Bales.
gas?
I think like you can interchange money and gas.
All right,
Because you
so
can
that's
just be like,
yeah.
distance costs X bales.
Right, and then maybe we just have like
You can add a modifier to that. If the ship gets better, it costs less bales to travel or whatever.
yeah, but like if we want, we can add like time crunch, like timers. So it's like you have to get from A to B as quickly as possible, or in the shortest number of parsecs.
I think that would be like a like mission specific thing.
Okay.
Where it's like if you hit that kind of mission, you have to figure it out or get shit kicked. And then like you could have like a reputation meter.
Okay. Well, okay. We talked about doing like factions. So it would be per faction reputation.
I mean, like, hmm.
Because
My
I
brain
like
stopped.
the social aspect.
Like we could add like a third thing that was like heat, and it would be about balancing those two aspects. Whereas like, certain factions could interact with you in certain ways, like depending on what your numbers ratio is like.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like rep is good and heat is bad, but depending on like, the demeanor of the faction, it interacts with you differently.
Yeah, all right. Are we in a faction?
I think we're just smugglers until we say otherwise.
Yeah.
Because we could make an event like, if you choose to join this faction, your, reputation with them is your reputation score gets like a 2 times modifier because
Sure.
you're a member of them. But like, they're rival factions now. Like you have, 2 times heat, so they're more likely to, trip the threshold for being hostile.
Right. Okay, so right now we have currency. Should that go on the main sheet?
I think that's like, if you're a smuggler, the currency is kind of the thing, isn't it? It's like, you're trying to stay above water and become wealthy.
I'm gonna give us 100 bales.
Okay.
All right.
I should start. Tassels.
Mm-hmm. For Marty.
It's a terrible blaster.
Well, good thing he is bad at using it.
Heck enough. Scruff McFingent.
Cute ship.
Spew. Maybe it has little, like, folded up leggies.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a star bug. Okay. There's the egg.
All right. So I want, again, a starting location. Like a space station or a cantina or
Right.
something like that.
So I think this is going to be like pretty crucial to create like a place generator. So it should be like a couple of tables you run down through, like, planet, space station, moon, derelict ship. What other?
Planet, space station, moon, ship. Well, we can just start with those.
Yeah, we can add more as needed.
We have 4 options. Do you want to roll?
Sure. Just 3.
That's a moon.
So we start on a moon.
All right. We start on a moon.
All right. So this is our starting location.
All right, and then I want us to have a contact, like someone to talk to, that we can have a relationship with.
Sure. So I think we can create an NPC, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to call our first location?
Well, come on, chat. What's the name of this moon? Hoxes? 2
Two
Robocops.
RoboCops.
Leslie!
We could call it
Robocops 2?
RoboCops II.
It's Robocops 2. All right.
Okay, so this is definitely a colony founded by cyborg outlaws.
Oh, yeah. Cyborg outlaws. All right. So at this point again, do we want the faction, the local faction, or a person of contact?
Hmm. I mean, starting with like a personal contact would probably be good.
Okay.
Oop. I dropped a dice in my drink.
It floated. Uh
Okay, so I think we should start a local contact chart,
Yep.
and we will roll a number,
Yep.
and then we will make a contact for that number and that number only, and that will become the canon kind of contact we make for that number.
Yep.
And we can fill out new ones when we need to. We don't have to come up with all the ideas at once. So a number 2 contact can be like, I don't know, like a weapons dealer.
Sure. Contact a weapons dealer wants us to get guns to location.
Yeah.
So do you want to... Okay, so I think, again, for the locations, the same sort of number rolling system. So, like, Rubber Cups 2 occupies a slot.
Yeah.
And then we
can, like, roll to leave and do, like, 2d6 of randomized distance between there and next port.
So we want distances.
I think so.
Okay.
It'll just be like a fuel number.
Yeah. Okay.
And that kind of starts the web.
Yeah. So yeah, all right. We're trying to run guns to another type of location. So let's roll on another type.
Yeah, maybe just like we're buying guns to move, like putting them in our stock to buy, and then we can sell them for profit later. Or do we want to make it like a mission to...
It's like a mission, right? Like you're smuggling. So there's already a seller and a buyer, and we just need to get the stuff.
Or sometimes you're smuggling to be the seller. You're just getting like contraband
so we can run
goods.
our own. We can be entrepreneurial.
Yeah. I think that would be a table what kind of mission it is.
So maybe RoboCop 2 is where we just, when we want to buy guns, we go there.
Okay, yeah, we can...
That's a resource that location has.
Yeah, we can just canonize at this location you can buy weapons here.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll have things they want to buy later.
Yes. We can buy guns here. We can exchange hay for guns.
I can...
Handguns that make people explode? Yes.
Also just known as guns. Because I think that's the point of this game. You're slowly creating canon around nuggets of randomized information.
Right.
And you're just expanding a world slowly with lore and interacting with it willy-nilly. Yes. That sounds like a fun thing, right? Right?
Right, Chad? Right? Okay, so... I guess
we can
inventory.
Buy as much as we want. We can say, like, we bought 20 bales of guns, or since this is a mission, we bought 0 bales of guns, but got paid for it and have to get to where we're going to get the rest, or...
Yeah, maybe we start with, like, no money.
I mean, we already made it so we have to, like, get places with money. So I think we need some amount of starting money. And having 100 seems like a number for now. So I'm fine with that.
We can buy guns. We buy 20 bales worth of guns.
Sure. So we now have 80 bales and 20 bales worth of guns. And I guess we can move to our next location if we want.
Yeah.
So we can say we're, moving to the next nearest colony, and we can roll for how close that is. And that's 10 away. So we're in the middle of nowhere here. But somewhere 10 units away, 10B, is another place.
Okay.
And that place is 1 to 6, a 4. So that was
Derelict
a
ship.
derelict ship. And I think we need to add another subtable to the creation of locations to start adding factions.
Okay.
So just like a subchart under locations to like faction.
Come on. Let me make space. Space. Insert. Table. Yes. Factions.
And we can just say faction 4 is something. They can be like, Empire, Rebels, Squid People,
Squid Empire.
Squid Empire. A derelict Squid Empire ship.
Squid Pyre. Squid Empire. Yeah, Squid Empire. It's not complicated.
Yeah.
So, the derelict Squid Empire ship.
Yeah.
Ship.
And you can create a new log entry for the Squid Empire file. We can start making lore about them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're like an empire on the decline.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of like decadent nobility living in hovels that really still have really high opinions of themselves, but they live in a junkyard.
They're not actually squids. They're just from a planet that is called Squid.
Or actually cuttlefish.
No! Perfect camouflage. No one would expect it. All right, chat. What's the name of this ship?
So this is like a mega ship that's engine blew up and just kind of is a location instead of a means of transport now. Maybe he's had like other ships glorm onto it.
I like Moriaster a little more than the good ship Lollipop. Chillblains? Use your Brian? What? The worst culture ship. All the other culture ships are like, read the manual, and this one's just called Brian. Scurvy Tentacle. Hmm. 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 The benign tumor?
Oh.
These are all horrific. Hunk. Yeah, let's go into the one that we can't pronounce. Hunk. HUNGPF. Maybe it's the hump. The hump. Okay. I'm gonna make a table. Just gonna start crying. He hung the. Where elect? Yeah. So I'm gonna add the for resources, just have and want.
Yes.
TXC2, should I Google that? I don't know if that's actually Welsh. I feel like I'm being deceived. Merge. Yes. Yes. Pretty. It is not. Thank you. Thank you. At least someone's not lying to me today.
All right. Just cut the egg out.
Just cut out the egg. Yeah.
Put it on its own layer. Scale the egg.
Ah, can go places now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're going to need like a larger barter table for when we're just like randomizing how well a trade goes.
Ah.
Or like how in demand a given good is at a place.
Yes. Do you want just like a percentage or just like a thumbs up, thumbs down?
I mean, we could do like equal value, half value, double value. Or like, oh, um, just create a chart with 11 slots.
Huh?
And we can do like double ones is no demand. Like you can't move these goods here.
Up to double sixes, which is extreme demand.
Well, 2 and like 12 is like, good sell for like triple value. Or like because that's your crit. Like
yeah.
And like the 3 in the middle can be like, or 7 can be like equal value.
All right,
And
so we have guns. Right?
Yeah.
So do you want to roll for the
Sure.
wants of the squids?
The squids want a gun about a 5. So 5 is probably go to the chart so I can see where we're like.
It's a bit below equal value. It's kind of.
I think that's like the like 0.75 value round up.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. That works. So the 20 guns that we have could be
sell
sold
for less.
For less. So we're not going to do that.
No.
So I guess we determine what kind of contact we have here and
Yeah,
then see
let's
what we can buy.
Yeah. I mean, contact basically equals goods cut type. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can buy number 6, which should be like, I don't know, what would squid have?
Delicious bodies. Squid dealer.
I mean, I think we said they're like kind of like a decadent thing, so maybe they have some like old art.
Ooh, yeah.
So like, like cultural goods.
Antiques.
Yes, antiques. Art and antiques.
All right.
Ooh.
So they have art and antiques. Should we have basically the same?
Yeah, I was thinking like we should, roll on a table to like this can be how much they like cost.
Yeah. Same table.
Yeah.
It's just their value against bales, basically.
Yeah. So like, like 1 unit, like base price is a unit of a thing equal 1 bale.
Right.
And we can adjust that to how many we can get here for the cost.
Yes.
Or yeah. So, dirt cheap. We got a 2.
Ooh. For RoboCops 2, do we want to roll on the goods table to see what they want?
I mean, sure. That's another thing. We can like add another modifier to the space creation thing to see how big they are, which equals how many like want slots are.
Yes.
So they can have like, bigger places have a more diverse market.
So just a 1-to-6 size.
Just 1/6 size. And like every 2 adds another slot, so you can have up to like 3 of each at a big place. Or we could even stagger it so it's like, one is one need, one want, 2 is one need, 2 halves, 3 is
Yeah, okay.
2 needs, 1 have. So there's always at least 1 and 1.
2, 3, 3, and then, well, I might as well add another column.
Yeah.
1, 2,
1 half. And that was
2,
1.
3.
And then
Right? Wait.
it would be yeah, that makes more sense. So it'll be 1 1, then 1 2, then 2 1.
Yes, yes. 2, 1, 2, 2.
2 2.
3, 1.
3. Or like
2, 3.
yeah. I mean, it's not perfectly symmetrical, but gets the job done.
Okay, so how big is Squid Ship?
I think we'll just say 1 for
1. Same with Robocops?
yeah. Yeah, we're still on the edge of
Yeah. All right. So we can buy arts and antiques for very cheap, dirt cheap.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a third the value. So it's 0.3.
do we want
we can
to buy like 20 units again? Or spend 20 bales?
Spend 20 bales. I mean, sure, which would get us like 60 units.
Does this thing do math? Or do I have to do a spreadsheet?
Ugh.
Calculator. So it's 20 times 0.6. Is it? It's like an extra 12.
No, we said 2 was triples. So it will be
Divided.
it'll be
Yeah, 66.
yeah.
Okay. So next location, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, we didn't. I didn't subtract any bales for distance.
Oh yeah, so it'll be we're at 50.
We're at 50.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
Right.
is...
First, we find our distance, which is a mere 3 away. We can just a little hop. And now we go through our creation table.
Yep. So what is it?
So I think we should add 2 more spots to the
types
thing. Yeah, we'll have to figure some more out.
Planet, moon, space station, anomaly, hostile space. I don't know. It's
well, we got to figure out one more because I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5, so
all right. So like, oop, my pen. Let's see. We got yourselves your moons. You got yourselves your planets. I mean, we could start adding like vast cosmic being.
Yeah, I was thinking about a cosmic being or like a space turtle kind of thing.
Space turtle.
Cosmic being.
Yeah. You live in a galaxy that's absolutely ripe with them. It's like a 1 in 6 chance of running into one of these things.
Yeah. A cosmic being called
just big turds.
Big turds. Jeff. Jeff Tiffer. Jeff Turt Jeff. Turt Yef. Yef the Turt.
Just slowly paddling in the void.
Is Yef the Turt.
It's a giant third cosmic eye that judges you. But it has very low standards, so it's fine.
Big jerts. Yeah, it's Jert. It's Yef the Jert now.
It's just a little like dome colony on its back.
I'm gonna roll for size while you're doing that.
Absolutely.
It's a size. It's 3.
3, so we got to figure out some new things probably. All right, what kind of markets do we have? All right, our first we need what? 1 and 2?
It's 2 and 1. 2 halves.
2 and 1. All right. All right. Turtle has a number 4, which I think we need. I mean, like
food.
Food. Yeah, like turtle algae. They grow a lot of turtle algae here.
All right, it's turtle algae.
I mean that's how we get flavor.
Nope.
Everybody's favorite food stuff. Turtle algae.
Turtle slime.
Just like cans of it.
It's so filling and it goes down smooth.
It's all carbonated. And their other have is a 6.
Hey, antiques.
Antiques. So they also have a booming antiques market of.
They're very close to the Tyrlin ship, so that makes total sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we have to value the turtle algae.
Yes. The
So
turtle
they have
algae
it
is valued at
a. Were we doing
it was doubles, wasn't it?
doubles? Okay, so it's an 8. So
Whoa!
it's
That's
like,
just above equal. So 0.3 above.
or would it?
Where do you want it to double?
I mean, we would. I mean, we put that at like 1.3. Yeah, probably.
And then maybe like 1.5, 1.75, 2,
Yeah,
3.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it flips for the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Kind of.
kind of. However, the math isn't too onerous to do the other way.
Damn it! 6. There. Those numbers are beautiful. It's a very fair economy system.
I mean, it's good enough for now.
All right, so they sell turtle algae at a 1.3.
Yeah, and their art they at a 7. So
That's just a 1.
yeah,
So
so we could make a profit here.
yes. Well, they don't
Yeah,
want it.
we would get 1 unit per thing here, which would be. Oh, that's right. They sell it here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they don't want
They
it.
have it. They don't
They,
want it. They
they
have
have
it.
enough.
They have enough.
Unlike the squid ship, which has too much.
Too much. It's like dusty galleries of beautiful portraits of beautiful squids.
All right, chat. Homework for today. I need like a Victorian mansion full of beautiful squid portraits.
Just like pearl necklaces all over the place, and like so much mother of pearl.
I need like a squid with a ruff. Like
Squid with a ruff and a quill.
yeah. Like we're talking like Octodad like level of squid here. But I also need like a gilded frame. Like yeah, squid with a cravat. If a squid wore a cravat, would it Hey, what do they want?
All right, what do they want? They also want a 5, which I believe is
Empty.
empty. Okay, so we need to figure out like I don't know, they probably are pretty hungry for like raw material, steel, just like scrap.
Scrap. All right.
Yeah, just like scrap.
Scrap metal. And how much do they want it? How badly?
How badly do they want it? They wanted a 4.
Oh, that sucks. I don't know if we went on our way back through the loop, if we find some scrap to sell. I don't know if this is the place.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get some like really cheap scrap somewhere, and it's like we need space because we're visiting the art place.
Right.
We should also have a maximum hull size. Because, it's the egg. We'll say like we can hold, I don't know, 100.
Yeah.
So we're okay for now.
Cargo. 100.
You know.
So right now we're at like 86. All right.
And I think we can, like, add the complications table on our next stop and get that going
Yeah.
to get things getting lively.
So I think we need to. I don't think we're buying anything.
No, I think we're just
We
stopping
really.
off for like a couple of cans of turtle algae, but we ain't taking any with us.
Yeah.
Walk around, see the sights.
Forgot to add, some descriptions of turtle algae.
Yeah. Everyone's carbonated meal of choice in the galaxy.
All right.
It's so thick.
What does it taste like if you let your turtle algae go flat? I think you just use it as like construction material at that point. Just like a solid.
It just comes out as a brick if you let it go flat. The carbonation is what keeps it
liquid. It's like if you force air through sand, you can get like quicksand.
That's what keeps it like a non-Newtonian material. But as soon as it goes flat, it's just like a brick. So you have like a 15-minute window when you pop it.
Otherwise, you can't get it out of the can.
You go for that last sip and it just hits you in the face.
So, you think there's okay? We added cosmic beings to the types, so there's gonna be other turtles. Like, do you think there's like people have a preference? Like, this is clearly you have to turt algae.
Got like a cartoon little picture of him on it. Yeah. Nah, man, I swear by Shelly Whizbang. There's this cherry algae flavored.
No! No! Oh, can you imagine artificial banana? Like,
just like reflective yellow.
ah!
You can see that turtle from the next solar system. It's just bright orange.
Oh, Mr. Q Bear, you can get flavor crystals. Because again, like you crack open the can, you dump the flavoring agent in,
And you mix. Because the flavoring agent cuts the active in half.
Yeah, it's just it's eating in this universe it's just a very frantic activity. You really have to get it really quick.
I mean, it's your lunch break timer. Is well, you can eat lunch. You're on break.
All right, how far is our next stop? Are you rolling 2d6 for that?
Yeah,
I don't think we can afford anywhere very far.
Oh. I mean, 9. We're going 9.
Ooh. All right, what we got? I'm gonna build a template for myself.
I mean, for locations, since like you want a big and varied galaxy, we could bump that up to like 2d6, so it'll be 2 to 12.
What
And
if
we can start adding.
Yeah.
We can start adding adjectives like barren moon,
Yeah.
frog moon,
Baron frog.
frog. Well, what do you think the space turtles eat?
All right. Copy. So what's our new place? It's
All right. So we'll
9 units away. Yep.
So if you alter the starter thing to like an 11 thing.
The location type or?
Yeah. The location type, yeah.
To an 11?
Yeah.
That's not what I want. Hoping for a quick way to.
7.
Nope.
8.
Hello. 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 Does this have a fun thing where I can just no? Okay.
Probably not. This is
Yeah, it's fine.
well, 1. We can't roll a 1. We can't roll a 1 anymore. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's still a 1. We'll never go to a planet. And planet is now a 6.
All right, we can call that like a lush planet, like a green Earth world.
Lush planet.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll see what we get. It's a 4.
Derelict ship.
Derelict ship.
We also didn't do a faction for the turts.
Absolutely right. Let's see what kind of faction we got. I think keeping to 6 factions is tons. A 6.
All right. All right, so, chat, what's this faction? Salad World.
All right. Like Turtle Cult?
Yeah, yeah.
They're big on turtles, but there are other places too.
Welcome, Raiders. Amazing Algae Co.
Oh yeah, corporate. Let's make it corporate.
Turtle corporate. Corporate turtle. Business turtle. Turtle business.
Oh, hail the great CEO.
Turtco.
Turtco Algae Unlimited.
Oh God. So to catch people up, where we're at right now, um, we're just at a giant space turtle
Yeah.
called Yefta Jert, and we have discovered that they sell turtle algae and antiques, and they want scrap metal, but they're not pricing it very well. So we
No.
didn't buy anything, and now we've gone 9 away. So I'm gonna update our hay bales that we
Yeah.
used. So it's 9, so we're down to 36. All right, but we are currently generating a new location, so we need the size.
Yeah. So that's a 2d6, which is a 6.
6. Was that a
Or was
2d6?
no, it was a
It's
1d6,
a
wasn't it?
1d6.
Okay. Well, it's still a 6. So it's
Yeah,
a big
it's
ship.
a big. So it's a 3-3.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hopefully we'll be able to sell some stuff here.
Yeah. All right. Also a faction.
A faction. All right. That is a 1d6. It's a 3.
The 3. That's another thing we don't have.
Another thing we don't have.
So what's another super
Another thing.
fun
I think we can make one just like an independent colony.
independent?
Like just unaffiliated.
The faction is they have no faction.
Yeah, they're just like, anarchy faction.
Anarchy faction. All right.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say anarcho-fascists, but no, that's not.
No, that's no.
Faction and factioners.
The browncoats.
Free House of Energy. I'm just gonna call it the faction list.
Yeah, sure.
All right. What do they have?
What do they have? They have. This is a 1 through 6, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. They have a 4.
They've got turtle algae.
They got turtle algae.
Damn.
I mean, that makes sense. And how much they have of it? They have a 3 of it.
That's not great. I mean, it's way cheaper than
Yeah.
from getting Yef algae.
All right. And they have a 4, which is turtle algae.
Off-brand turtle algae. Should we keep it or should we roll?
I think we should re-roll. I think it's got to be a 1.
I don't think we have one.
We have a 1. Okay. I mean, scrap. We need scrap.
Scrap's 5.
Oh, scrap's 5. My brain is like, that's 2 different shirts. Okay, so we have turtle algae, guns, art, scrap metal.
Bone extract? Bone broth. They have
whatever our like dilithium crystal equivalent is. We have to have some power fuel.
fuel crystals.
Fuel crystals.
And how much do they have it?
A 3.
Also a 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
They have a 1 again. They have 2.
Guns.
Guns. They have guns.
They got guns. Guns of all sizes. How much?
I think
guns?
I think just in case it comes up, have and want can be the same thing, but you can't buy and sell the same thing at the same location. Like you
Right.
can't. It has to be new stock there, I think.
Okay.
So you can't just run into a place where it's just like an infinite money well.
Then we just stay there forever,
Just stay there forever buying
luxuriating in turtle algae.
the finest internal algae. All right, so we need a number for the guns, which is a 7.
So should we reduce the have wants to just like a single list of resources, and then if
No,
it's priced
like,
high, it's priced low, that kind of determines the thing.
I like have wants, but I think we need a way to like. Yeah, I think we should get rid of have and wants. Just have like the resources on offer there, because having to hold on to something until you find a wants port seems kind of iffy.
A little bit.
Yeah, so we can.
All right.
So we can just do like a 1 to 6.
Yep.
For the size is, or like. Oh, I know how to do it. Make the have wants thing an 11 chart.
That's your solution for everything.
It 2d6 makes a nice probability curve where the middle is more likely. Like
What if you separate them into d66, or is it? Do you just want the?
that just creates like a weird d12.
It is a weird d12. All right. So. So what were you thinking of? Like you want
so
11.
if we make 11 the size an 11 chart, we can just make like the first 3 like 2, the middle like 4, and like just like a curve of likelihood in the middle.
Okay.
So it's never more than 6, but like you're more likely to run into a medium sized thing than a tiny thing than a huge thing.
Okay. Can I do this? Is this gonna? It did it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. All right. So size is say 2.
Yeah, we'll keep it a minimum 2, 2,
and then like
2, 3,
3, 3,
3.
3, 4, 4, 4.
Like let's go like 4, 4, 5, 6.
So you rolled a 6, so we have 3. We're good.
Yeah.
What's the name of this derelict ship?
I don't know. It's just like a hierarchy thing, so it could be a collective, like the
collective unrest.
the collective unrest. I like that.
All right.
So this one is just kind of can be just like a hive of derelict ships welded together.
Yes.
So it's just a lot of little ships that add up to a medium thing. This one's connected by a tube. Oh, an asteroid. That's another type.
That is another type. I'll add that. Asteroid. So we probably want to buy fuel crystals.
Probably. Let's.
I think that's like a 0.5.
And what else do they have? Because we can now sell things.
Turtle algae and guns.
All
Also,
right, we have guns.
We do have guns, and that's I think better priced than
that's
what we bought stuff at, because we bought it
All
at
right.
a 1-to-1.
Yes, because that system didn't exist at the time.
Yes.
Ah.
All right, so
the galaxy becomes more complex as we explore it.
Okay, so we have 20 guns, and we can sell them for 7. It's also 1 in this. Okay, we're not selling our guns. It's got to be somewhere that wants these guns.
I mean, we're a little low on credit. We could sell some guns just to
sell like 10 guns.
Yeah,
so that we can make it to the next stop.
Next thing, yeah.
All right, it's 10, it's 40.
We just need a place that wants antiques, and then we're like so good.
Yeah. Poor Marty.
Right. So you should make our flavor entry for the collective unrest, which is a collective of derelict ships, poorly welded together and run by misanthropes.
And then fuel crystals.
Good prices on algae.
So fuel crystals we can buy at half.
Yeah.
So
we could, drop 20 credits on fuel crystals and get 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. A little diversity in our
smuggling portfolio. Although we haven't actually run into any place that we haven't figured out how to make things illegal yet.
We could probably do that after we take a break. How about we take a break and then we make things illegal?
We'll make some civilization we can get on the wrong side of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
See you all soon, chat. Enjoy the bees, if they happen. Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today, Featherweight and I are making a space smuggling game. Just kind of on the fly.
It's kind of like freestyling, beatboxing, game deving, all at the same time.
So I've got a Google Doc with a bunch of tables.
Oh, so many tables. This is going to make the sickest Zine. Just full of tables.
Zine? Featherweight.
What?
Aren't you hip with zine culture?
Nope.
Yeah, and Featherweight's doodling some stuff like our space map.
Our space map. Figure it out how that'll work.
Yeah, very important space map.
Got a turtle.
Before the break, we were discussing how to make things illegal.
How to make things illegal.
I think if we just have like Okay, what if...
Here's what I'm thinking, because I thought about this while I was eating cold pizza.
Right.
Every time you make a transaction, you have to roll the complications table.
Okay.
And that complication table can be like, whatever you're trying to sell, it's illegal here. And stuff's going to happen. Or whatever.
Okay, I like the complications table as just kind of like a
thing, like a real big one, like a 3d6.
Why don't we start with 1d6 and make it bigger if we need more things?
We're gonna need more things.
Why are we gonna need more things? We're gonna be here for days filling out a table of 99 options.
We don't have to fill it all out at once. We just have to fill it all out when we run into a blank.
Okay, so I'm thinking. The factions have things they hate. So if you have stuff in your cargo and you enter an area that is controlled by a faction, there's a chance that they'll get mad at you. Or if you do sales in their area, there's a chance you won't get away with it.
I mean, we could, like...
Pick a table to roll to see how many more tables we should make.
That's not a roll. It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
It's just a 1-to-1. It's just like a scale map of the world. Like okay, so yes, on transactions, a complication.
A complication. I mean, like...
This is the scope creep chart. Oh. No. I don't want it. That's why I'm like, just one, like a small number, a tiny baby number.
46.
Stop adding D6s.
I have so many D6s.
I have several
D6s. I got jars full of them.
No.
Trays.
Okay. So you roll all of your dice.
You roll all your dice, you add it up, then you divide that by 4.
That's how we determine random rolls. Yes.
No, then you roll one more dice, then you multiply that.
No! Hey, Featherweight, can I interest you in some D10s? Huh?
But then you don't get the curve.
You can get a normal distribution on many types of shapes.
Oh. Oh.
What do you mean D10s aren't platonic solids? They must be.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, I guess no, you're right. The sizes aren't all equal length. The edges. No. Well, I guess we'll just have to move on to D12s. The superior platonic solid.
Ugh. Whew. Okay. We could just have a complications table, and one of the like several of them could be in the flavor of like the goods you're trying to sell are illegal, you have to flee.
Yes.
Or like the goods that you're trying to sell are like hot here and you're going to get a lower price. Or, you know, just like another modifier.
Uh, there. Oh, counterfeit goods? Yeah, that's a good one. Counterfeit? How do you spell? Why isn't it red underlining that word? Counterfeit is not.
Believe me, spell check is not what it used to be on Google. Like it's ridiculously bad now. From someone who's very dyslexic, I noticed.
Damn.
I noticed Google. I noticed. Oh. Okay, yeah. So like yeah, a one is like your goods are illegal, you've been busted, you have to flee, you lose the goods.
Yeah.
Two is you've been busted, you can make the sale, but you lose 10 credits because you had to bribe people.
Sure.
Like counterfeit goods,
You get
it
like
moves
half of what you
it can
bought.
be like it moves down 2 spaces on the value thing because they're not real.
Okay.
So it's -2 on the value chart.
All right. So when we buy stuff, I'm going to log their value. There. So we bought fuel crystals.
Yeah.
Do we want to roll on the complications table?
I mean, it's only 3 things right now, and they're all bad.
I know what complicated means.
I mean, like we should add at least 3 or more, so some of them can be just things are fine.
Nothing happens.
Like a 6 can be like your shrewd negotiation value up by 1.
Shred. Shrewd? Shrewd.
Just shred
Shrewish
negotiations, man.
negotiation.
Whoa, +2. That's a lot. Ooh. Hey,
I
ooh.
can't count. Uh,
Uh, I don't know. You managed to rob them a little, and you're up 10 credits. Just up top. You ripped them off.
you flip a coin and get money.
You flip a coin to get money.
Because gambling is cool.
Yeah. You confuse them with your flim flam ways.
Give me a little razzle dazzle.
You screw them on the change. You do the thing where you like take a 20 and then you break it into fives.
Yep. You go around the whole bar. You're just like, okay, so we got 8 pence and 5 shillings. That converts to bales. A 1/4% loss.
And I bought you that algae, so we gotta
take that back. And
gotta keep things above board.
I was saving this money as a tip, but I'm not going to give that to you anymore because of bad service. 1 for you, 2 for me. Yeah.
Okay, I think that does for now. We can add to it as we feel it gets dull. Okay, so
next.
Yeah, I think buying stuff is fine, but if you try to sell stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, buying stuff could be like a different complications charge.
The vendor has bad breath.
Oh.
The vendor tries to kidnap you.
Oh crap, it's your ex-girlfriend. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yep, hydrate, everybody.
Oh, hydrate, caffeinate, it's all good.
The vendor is friends with your grandma on Facebook, and your scope got crept could work as a complication.
Oh. Our scope isn't that big right now. We've
only got like
we have a location generator, we have a buying mechanic, we have a selling mechanic,
and a travel mechanic.
Like a travel
we
mechanic.
Haven't added a complication to the travel mechanic.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But like the scope is not ridiculous yet. We've just been doing it in real time. So
and together.
So get off my case, chat.
They only sell bulk. You have to buy 5 times more and minus 10% cost. Okay, so they're gonna take you out for dinner, and they're gonna pitch you on a timeshare. And you have to get a free breakfast, but you have to hear their presentation.
One of the complications is just crypto, bro.
Space crypto's worse than real crypto.
Look, if the currency's not backed by hay, I am not interested.
No hay, no way. Hay can be exchanged for goods and services. What the engine eats.
It's just a horse on a wheel. You feed the quantum horse quantum hay, and you go faster than light. It works.
Like, I don't need to know how a car works, right?
Yeah. The hay must flow.
If you okay, wait. So you eat the hay, and over time you turn into a horse.
That's why people stick to the algae.
Oh man, Sokar, that sounds like a good interactive fiction website. You get yourself some twine and go through all of the grandmother alternatives. You can just make a machine roll on these tables for you. Then you can get your curve. Okay, the next location.
Okay.
We've got places to be.
Got places to be. Oh. A 6.
Okay. What is it?
What is a 6?
You rolled another 6? That 6 was the distance.
Oh. The 7.
It's another asteroid. Or the first asteroid.
The first asteroid.
Asteroid.
All right, so we need to go.
And you said 2d6 for the size, so that it... Whoop. I rolled a 3. And then we want a faction. Just 1d6. Yep. I'm going to roll that. Or you even roll? Yeah, all right.
Oh, roll. A 4?
Squid Empire.
Squid Empire. This can be one of their old mining operations.
I don't know, Rourke. Squimpire is getting into like Squid Umpire territory, and this ain't baseball. Like,
isn't it?
No. No.
Are we not going to open the Book of the Damned?
Well, if this stop has it.
Okay. How about for asteroid? We make a little note and we say one of the materials is guaranteed to be scrap.
Asteroids just come with scrap?
Yeah, asteroids just come with scrap. So if you put a little thing next to like the location, scrap is going to be one of their materials. Just like turtles can always have space algae.
Yeah. Or turtle algae.
Turtle algae, which is in space.
Turtle algae's in space. Or cosmic beings, turtle faction.
Yeah. In this particular playthrough, cosmic beings are
Turtles.
giant turtles. Yeah.
Okay. So they have scrap metal.
We can roll to see how much. They have a 7.
Wow.
So I believe that is straight up 1-to-1.
Yep. And that means we could go back to Yeftagert and buy some scrap metal and sell it here for a profit.
Yeah. Okay. How about this as a mechanic? Because we can bring the star map into it.
Yeah.
If there's an open like on a like an open path, we can just roll to see this distance. Because cosmic weirdnesses might be a 3. Who knows?
Right.
So we can just like find out how long that would be. So it's 7 away. So
7 away from Yeftagert. So.
And that space road blocks this space road. You can only do one. They can't cross. There, that's the rule.
Can't cross space roads?
Can't cross space roads.
All right. And it cost us 6 to get here to this asteroid, this nameless asteroid. Or, what did someone say? Dwayne, Stu's Diner, Newest York, Newest Dwayne. There we go. His name is Newest Dwayne. West Dwayne? New West Dwayne.
New West Dwayne, I like it.
I'm not even going to spell Dwayne like the name. There's no Y in it.
No. The Dwaynes are a very prestigious and old squid family.
Yes, quite.
They got very rich in the fanny pack trade.
Squids love fanny packs.
We don't wear pants, so the cargo is just amazing. They basically invented squid pockets, and it was just revolutionary.
All right, so I think they should have one more trade good here.
Yes. So that will be on our chart of currently 6.
Yes.
Currently.
Not even full yet.
Not even full yet. All right, so a 3.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yay! So what did... Well, I kind of know, I guess, fanny packs, right?
I mean, it's a mining asteroid. It doesn't have to be fanny packs.
Garments? Squid garments.
It could be luxury goods.
Laser discs. The best squid fabrics.
The finest.
Silk squid? Squid silk. They sell squid silk. What's this squilk, no squilk business? Squid milk? No! See, Exogold says high quality starship paint, and I think spaceships might be painted with squid milk.
It's so reflective.
Do you know Squilk? Hashtag. Chad, you can't be saying these things. Dirt. You want them to sell dirt. Fertile dirt. Is the dirt pregnant? Oh. Squirt! Squid dirt! Oh. Why? Why did option 3 have to turn out this way? All right. They sell pregnant dirt. Yeah.
So no, Corey, no.
Scud. Okay. All right. Squidward. It's also sort of squidward.
We could just write valuable liquid. It's like barrels that you don't ask questions.
Oh, I'm so sweaty. All of a sudden. Various fluid. Squid. Oh, so it's valuable liquid, and how much do they value it?
Let's see. It's a 7. So it's
Newest Dwayne sucks. We should go back to the giant turtle.
Okay, let's buy some scrap and then go back to the turtle.
Well, we want to, because the turtle they sell scrap for 4, or they did.
I mean, now they just interact with scrap for 4, which is a pretty good deal if you can buy it for 1.
But then we would sell at a loss, right?
No. 4 is the. You're right. So if we go there and buy scrap, we can
come back here to Old Dwayne
it.
and convert that scrap into valuable liquid.
and then set out into the unknown.
People in search of a market for valuable liquid. Hey, I'm new here at the space station. I've just got these barrels full of
valuable
liquid. Wink, wink. Oh. Okay. Back to Yefta Dirt.
Oh.
Capitalize on a price difference.
Whew. Okay, so hear me out. Another table
Of
complications.
for
Backtracking. Like if you go to a location you've been before, you have a travel complication.
Come on.
Basically, so you can't make a really easy triangle trade. Ugh.
Triangle trade, triangle trade. All right.
A 1, it doubles the fuel cost. You have an engine malfunction.
And a 6 as you go super fast and it cuts the distance in half.
Sure. You find a quantum shortcut.
The two genders. Normal text, thank you. This program, I tell you. So should we roll?
I mean, sure.
We can figure out what we get if it's not one of these two things.
It's a 1. So it cost us 14 to hop back to the turtle.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I mean, it's the worst one.
6.
Ooh. We need to. I mean, we can move some art on the turtle, and that'll make us a profit now.
Well, we have to roll complications because we're selling stuff.
We have to roll complications, but none of them are too bad, except for the one that's really bad.
Should we adjust the prices at all? Since we haven't been here for a while, do you think the market changes?
Does the market change? That's a good question.
Like, we could odds and evens, ups and down, like, on the value.
Yeah, I think that's to just like coin flip to see if it goes up a slot or down a slot or whatever, instead of like a complete re-roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just
So yeah, we're back at the turret.
Back of the turret. So we can just say 1 to 3, it goes down. 4 to 6, it goes up.
Okay.
All right. So it goes down.
7. All right, antiques.
Antiques goes down.
Whoops.
Scrap metal goes up.
Poop. All right, so we are offloading antiques and we are buying scrap metal.
Yeah.
So we've got 66 antiques, and
We,
problem ain't one. And they're at
yeah,
a 5. What are they at?
they're at a
6.
6.
So that's a 1. So we just get
We can
66.
We can get 66. We can drop all this squid art painted with valuable liquids.
Their industry, you know?
They have so many glands.
I don't think you know, we have less than an hour left, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the end.
Stick with
No! We're not cute, no! I'm gonna buy some scrap metal.
some scrap
Just
metal.
currently at 5. Yes. At 5 is 0.75. It's all great. It's all working out.
So perfectly normal game development.
So what's half of 72? 36.
36. We can...
48. 32, 48, 36, 42, 48, 36. At 5. 48. All right. So let's go back.
Go back. And we got a roll on the travel complications chart. It's a 1.
Maybe we should just put a thing permanently. There's just like a wall. It's just like there's a blob of slow space in there.
Just anomalous zone.
Okay. So that's 14. It's 22. I can... Yeah, that's numbers. So do you want to roll on value?
The upsy downsies? Yeah, sure.
Upsies, downsies.
Downsy.
Downs.
Yeah,
That's not
I
good.
don't think that changes it.
Puts it
And
down to 1, but yeah, it's better than... Still a profit.
down.
It's more feasible to buy valuable liquid now.
Okay, maybe we'll stock up on valuable liquid.
All right, let's sell all of our scrap. You want to roll a complication or something?
Sure. 2.
We lose 10 credits for
Okay.
bribes, which I
Yeah.
think is most of the profit that we would have made from 48. Gained 2. That's 36. Oh, smuggling is a bad business. Oh.
We should have stayed on the algae farm. It's boring but reliable work. It puts algae on the table.
So we're at 50 bales. Yes, why didn't we work at the squid dairy? Just milk those like noblesse like the aristocracy. Just milk the aristocracy. It's unpleasant for us and the squids. Gotta find somewhere abandoned. Oh. Alright, we're buying valuable liquid.
Yeah, let's get 20 valuable liquid.
Alright.
And set off into the unknown.
Yeah, somewhere new.
Somewhere new. All right, it's going to be 7 away, wherever it is.
Oh, head hurts. No oxygen.
And our type is going to be a. I think that's got a new one. It's a 9.
Yeah, totally new.
Yeah, totally new. So, oh.
Baron Frog.
I was gonna say a shipyard.
Shipyard.
A
Space shipyard.
Space shipyard. Maybe we can have some stuff where we can upgrade our ship for money.
If we have any money.
If we have any money, but it's a place we can think about doing that later. For right now, we just have to hope they want valuable liquid.
How big are they?
How big are they? Okay, that's a 2d6, right? Yeah. They're a 5.
Oh, they're big. What faction?
5 is pretty small.
5?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a 2d6.
Right.
So they have 3 resources.
Yeah. Faction.
Faction. All right. They are a 4. So we're expanding the Squid Empire.
Damn. Do we want the faction to have a resource like certain types of planets do?
Like valuable liquid.
Like valuable liquid.
I mean,
Squid Empire produces valuable liquid in all of their settlements.
honestly, sure. Why not? Like, they have. You can name that column specialization.
Sure. Speciality.
Yes.
How valuable is this liquid here?
Oh, it's a 7.
At least they're
Oh.
consistent.
They, you know, we're not in a dry area yet.
So you think if we roll like a barren planet, they'll really want there'll be high demand for valuable liquid.
Desert worlds, all about that valuable liquid.
Thank you for the gift of your squid's water. Like the Squilk Road. Yep, that's the name of this game. The Squilk Road.
No,
Yes.
no. Chat, why you gotta do me like that? We were making something beautiful.
Yeah, trade route through space. Look for it on shelves this Christmas. Oh, I'm thirsty all of a sudden. Yeah, chat, got Squilk. I'm gonna roll for the rest of the goods because there's 2 more.
Yes,
I'll do that.
please, please
I
do.
rolled a 6, so they have antiques.
Okay, and they have a 5 for their value.
Okay. And the next one is 3. It's valuable liquid. A 5. Scrap metal.
Makes sense. Perfect
Oh.
sense. And it's 9. They really love their
I
scrap
love
metal.
and we just
Just
traded
got,
our scrap at 6 for this liquid. Like, I guess we could sell the liquid for a profit here. I guess. No, it's 1-to-1.
Yeah, we could recoup our liquids.
You can convert valuable liquid into fuel.
Fuel, which it explicitly is not. It is.
What's the name of this spaceship yard?
Cat, what do you think?
I think I want the word base in the name. Extinct banana Denny's.
Ugh.
Port. Right? That's
Port Denny's.
Port Denny's. Port Denise. Heavenford. Okay. Orbital Build-A-Ship Workshop. Vault. Zoom, zoom, go fast. That's not even... Square dot cube. Port Deniseford. That's where I'm stopping. The Outback Shipyard? No! Okay, we got a little bit of wiggle room to find somewhere else.
Okay. Oh. Maybe there can be something between here and the old derelict ship.
Or the moon that we started on in RoboCop 2.
Or up to, yeah.
Something between here and RoboCop.
Sure, let's close the loop. Oh. Okay, so distance is a 6. That's not bad.
I don't think I subtracted fuel for
7. It was 7.
yeah, so we're at 23. And this is a 6. Lush planet.
Ooh.
Just grab the template table.
I mean, I think a lush planet should have a minimum size modifier. So it's always at least 3 resources.
Okay.
So we can roll higher, but it's a minimum of 3.
So size 9. That's
All right.
4. Faction?
Faction. That is a 2. I think it's a new one.
That's a new one.
A new one. All right. So we have the Squid Empire. We have the Factionless. We have Turtco. I mean, this could be a Rebel World or Octopus Republic.
Is that like a store you go to where everything's really skinny and has 8 armholes? Ooh, I like Pirate Consortium.
A pirate consortium. Ooh. Yeah, this is like, straight up outlaw space.
Yeah, Buckeyes. I like that. What's their specialty? Guns?
Weapons. Guns. There are always guns.
Where there's pirates, there's guns.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's see the value of guns. Whoa, 9.
Whoa. All right. We need Three more
Right.
resources.
3 more resources. So a 2.
All right. I'm just gonna record the numbers
Yeah,
and
sure.
then fill stuff out.
4.
One more.
6.
2, 4, 6. All right. So that is guns again,
Guns again.
hurdle
So that's
algae, and then antiques. So reroll that 2.
sure. A 3. Which I think is valuable liquid.
Well,
All right. Let's see how valuable.
how valuable is this liquid?
It's a 4.
It's a
They're not into it.
well, turtle algae.
Oh. Oh, they love the turtle. That's an 8.
Oh damn.
And antiques. That's a 10.
Jesus Christ.
These
All
are
right.
the nouveau riche who want to show off. All these crime lords.
Yeah. All right. What's the name of this planet?
All right. What is the name of the planet? I'm asking you, chat. Come on.
All right. We got red lettuce, argon 4, but it's like a pirate R.
Arr,
Arr! Skull Island, Bob, and Margulis. What about Bobgulis? Bobgulis 4.
Bob Gliss 4.
How far is it to RoboCop 2?
All right, let's find out. It is a mere 7.
Nice. So we have guns, fuel crystals, and valuable liquid. So we've got some guns. They want guns at 9. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And a 9 we're saying is 1.5. So 10 is worth 15.
Cool. Clear out those guns. We'll roll we'll hope we don't get shot at.
38.
A 5. That's a good one. That's a good one.
A complication for
Yeah.
trade is flip a coin, get 10 credits because gambling is cool. They love gambling on Pirate Island.
Of course. Okay. So we made 25 credits.
Yeah. How much is... Yeah, valuable liquid's a loss here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could buy some valuable liquid for cheap.
Yeah, we can load up on a bunch of valuable liquid.
I mean, we know they love it. Half the places we go.
It's true. We don't know if RoboCops is a fan. We don't know what faction they are. Maybe we should sort that out.
Okay, let's find out what faction RoboCop 2 is. There are 2, which I think is either a new one or
That's the pirates.
they're more pirates. So makes sense. They have guns.
It's the system
Well,
works. And we said they were size 1, so it's just a teeny tiny.
They sell you space flintlocks where you have to pop the battery, put a new one in, shove it. Clean the barrel.
Just throw the battery away.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. So we don't. Yeah, it was asked a while ago. I can't remember who specifically. Probably someone smart, the Maricat. Is there an end game? Does the
I
game
mean,
end? Is this just our life now?
I mean, if you run out of money, you're dead.
Okay.
But like,
End conditions. No money. No ship.
no ship, we can have
No
things that
captain.
no captain. I mean, that would be a complication where you like
Die.
die. Yeah.
Ugh. Get. I don't know. Bubbles in my lungs from too much turtle algae. Overcarbonated turtle algae.
You got a bad batch of the cherry crystal. And now we have no captain.
That's why
I mean,
you don't eat your own supply. Like
like, oh, oh, I mean that you know, I think we're in the point. Like, how much time do we have? Like half an hour or like 20 minutes or
15
5 seconds?
minutes.
Okay, we can talk about the things we'd like to add now as like pie in the sky dream mechanics,
Yeah.
like a crew system,
Future stuff.
future stuff, like
Crew system, yes.
a crew system where like a crew adds a modifier to things, like you know, they lower your fuel cost or
Other
they like are good at negotiating and will bump up your risk thing when you have a complication. And you can have crew die and one will become the new captain. So you can run out of crew and then you're out of ship or whatever.
captain. So I liked the like shipyard upgrade, ship upgrades,
Ship upgrade, like you can, again, like
cargo space.
cargo space. Like we can not like a combat like I'd like to add the like reputation and heat system
Oh
because I
right.
think that would be like a threshold you can add to complications to say like if your heat is past X, this will happen instead of just like every time it'll happen. You have to be in like the red zone for to trigger it,
Yeah.
and or like it can be relative to your reputation. Like if your heat's higher than your reputation here, you're a bad dude who's going to have bad things happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like you can make the complication table longer with like more specific things that can only trigger some of the time. So most of the time it'll just be nothing happens unless you're, what else? Like
Squared Up Cube, do you mean name brainstorming for the game or for like a table system for making names?
tables. Oh, we already disincentivized backtracking by having the travel complication system.
Yeah.
Where if you're not breaking new ground, you're going to run into different things, which would, again, you could make them more complicated, like running into embargoes. And if your reputation is bad, you can, you know, whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and so forth, and
Things.
get into like flowchart outcomes. Basically, you can do like a yes and step, or oh, and like, more like, I say like another complication table, but like you get like encounter tables where you have more like unique events you can trigger,
Yeah.
like, running into an old enemy or like,
Well, it's like very little in the way of like NPC stuff right
yeah,
now.
like adding
And
NPC stuff, adding like more,
I feel like that's important for the flavor.
yeah, adding more like worlds things, like, and like creating Jabba the Hutts and Guidos and, you know, the people you run into and like have relationships with.
Yeah.
And can be tied to factions.
Yep.
Like that is definitely a thing I'd love to see added to this, because this is genuinely a really fun lore generator that I really liked. Like starting with a broad category that you have to specify for each version of the game, I really like.
Right.
Like, you're running into a space being. What kind of being is it as a prompt? And then it is that going forward. It's very fun, and I like that.
Yeah. That's flexible and fun, and you get a good result.
You get a good result, and you still getting like, the big genre check mark of a thing you're familiar with that is fun.
Yeah.
That you now get to have your own version of. Like, whew. And there's just like more make like, the tables a bit larger from the start, maybe. I mean, no, I like the thing where you fill it out as you go, where you have, if you run into something you haven't done before, you add something new.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. And if you have just like larger open tables to begin with, it's less of a hassle.
I think you could just, instead of rolling on the table the first time, you just add like the first entry, and then you add
just
them
add the first,
as you go on. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah. So we. So
no one's gonna have nightmares at all tonight. No one. Certainly not me.
Look, I've retained none of this. I'm fine. I'm gonna close the window and start working on some bylaw and order art, and never be
wiser. It'll be if a future episode of Bylaw starts looking really squiddy, or by chance. Yeah, apologies to all the viewers and your families. Just
no apologies. They were complicit.
I would even say mostly responsible.
They owe us an apology.
Yeah. Please mail us an apology to Moonbase, Loading Ready Run, Victoria, BC, Canada.
Look up a mail time, you'll find the address. Big, just really confused beach.
That's gonna be it for us today.
Thank you so much.
This is brought to you by your support through our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or through store.loadingreadyrun.com, or here on twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun, or on the YouTubes. Throw like a thumbs up if you're watching this in the future.
if you want to see more.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get notified. No one's gonna add you to a list. Don't worry about
it. If you make this the most viewed video, maybe we'll do it again.
Yeah. That's future. No! I'm going away now. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. forever.